Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I toned my hair with purple shampoo. And first off the bat, I just want to say that this method does not work for everybody, and I only recommend it for people with very mild yellow spots in their already very light blonde hair. I would not recommend this for people with like very dark gold, dark yellow, or orange hair. It just really won't do that much. So just make sure that if you're going to try this, that you have just slightly yellow parts that you just want to just kind of tone out a little bit, make everything a little bit more even. And there are a couple more things that I'll mention as we go through the video just to give some tips and tricks. So the first thing that you do, and what I've already done, is wet my hair, and I just used a spray bottle, but you could of course just stick your head under the tap and or under the shower and just kind of lightly towel dry it. Then you're going to get your purple shampoo. I'm using the Ice Cream No Yellow shampoo, but you can use like Clairol Shimmer Lights or this like random one I found from the drugstore or this other random one I found from the drugstore. So what I did was I poured the purple shampoo into like a bottle like this with like a really skinny top on it. This is going to make it really easy, but if you don't have one of those, you can use a brush or you just your fingers, you'll see. So what I do is I kind of treat it like hair dye, and for me, I am going to concentrate on the roots because the ends of my hair really aren't that bad. So I'm just going to go through all my roots and just kind of rub it in with my fingers as I go. So that kind of brings me to a tip that I want to share with you guys, which is just focus the purple shampoo in the places that you need it the most. So, I mean, obviously, if your hair is all yellow all over, put the purple shampoo all over. But if you only have really yellow parts on your roots, but the rest of your hair is already like perfectly like platinum blonde, has no yellow whatsoever, then try to avoid those areas because in the long run, it will actually make your hair look worse if you do have that kind of situation where it's like yellow roots but like not at all yellow ends. It'll make it look worse because if you put it all over, the purple shampoo is obviously going to take better to hair that has no yellow in it. It's going to make it like super white, super ashy, but it might not, well, I mean, it just doesn't do exactly the same to like really yellow parts. So I would avoid hair that's already like perfectly toned. And then when you're in the shower, you can just kind of lather it and blend it all together at the very, very end as you're rinsing. For me, my ends don't need it quite as much, but they do need a little bit. So that brings me to what I'm going to do after I do all my roots. For the ends of my hair, which are a little bit yellow, but not quite as yellow, I'm going to take the top off my purple shampoo. There's still a little bit in there, and I'm going to put a little bit of water from the sink just in there and shake it up. Basically what that does is dilute the purple shampoo because my ends don't need as much purple pigment. So with the water, it's just kind of diluting it a little bit, and I'm just kind of putting that through my lengths just to blend everything together. So you can see there I'm kind of pouring it on my hands, rubbing it, and then kind of just going through, just because they don't need quite as much purple help. This is a good thing to do if your hair is like really blonde and really damaged and porous on the ends, and sometimes if you use purple shampoo, it can actually turn your hair a little bit purple. So by diluting it, there's less of a risk of that happening. So now I'm just going to shampoo it out and I'll be right back. I'm looking pretty much like a raccoon right now because I went in the shower with my makeup on. Oh well. But anyway, as you can see, my hair is much less yellow, especially at the roots, and this is what it looks like dry. So yeah, it's a really easy way to help with the yellow. I mean, it's obviously not a miracle product. If your hair is severely yellow or really uneven, then obviously like retoning your hair, or maybe you even have to re-bleach it, that might be the answer. But for me, this works, and like I said, if you have really slightly yellow hair, it'll definitely work. Anyway, me and my raccoon eyes, peace out. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.